Welcome, Blackhawks Nation. Welcome to the Blackhawks Daily, your favorite recap of the daily buzz around your Chicago Blackhawks. I'm your host, PJ, and so let's get into the top four topics of what's going on with the Hawks today. Free agency started yesterday, so kind of still quiet on the old free agency front as we thought, but an old favorite comes back. Sam Lafferty rejoins Chicago for a third time. Blackhawks officially reacquired forward Sam Lafferty during the first day of free agency. So he provides depth and familiarity, having been with this organization twice before. So I'm sure he can find where his locker is. This move comes alongside development camp, which kind of highlights a focus on renewed internal chemistry, which is good. He's 30. He's 6'1", 195 pounds. He's known for having really good wheels, pretty elite speed. He's got a lot of tenacity. He's really good at puck hunting on the forecheck, really good at recovering in transition. He's really known as being a penalty kill asset. He's ranked near the top league-wide in shorthanded goals, thrives at being the spearhead of the old PK, which is wonderful. So it's great to have him on. Ironically, he's also not the best defensive awareness minded person, so he can get caught puck watching sometimes or taking some poor angles, but maybe being on the PK forces him to focus on the puck or on where his spacing is, so could be good. But at the bottom line, he's a high energy penalty killing specialist, known for elite speed. He's got really good face-off ability as well, so always great on the penalty kill. And he's a bottom six spark plug. So Chicago sees this as, really great value. It's a 1-year cost and a potential rebound with familiar teammates. Plus, GM Davidson loves this guy. So it's a good fit. It's a good fit overall. Also, though, but wait, that's not all. We also got in our midst a Mr. Dominic Toninato, a center. He is 31 years old, 6'2", 200 pounds. Again, no one under 6 feet around here. He was drafted in the 5th round, 2012. He's a two-way center, known for his strong defensive awareness, and he is known for excelling in all three zones. He was named the NCHC Defensive Forward of the Year in college, so that's good. We love a defensive forward. Really, again, good with penalty kill and with face-off duty. He's experienced a lot in defensive face-off scenarios. He brings physicality both in PK as well as even strength scenarios, so that's good. He served as a captain in the AHL up in Manitoba, so he brings a lot of respect to the locker room, which is awesome. His offensive upside's a little constrained. He has good work ethic, but hasn't really contributed or produced consistently with a lot of goals on the NHL level. And he's reliable with faceoffs, but he wins his fair share. But he's not a standout with that. But at the end of the day, he's reliable overall, right? He's got a reliable depth center. He is a reliable depth center. He brings size, defensive smarts, and leadership. Good two-way deal, which likely to include some AHL flexibility. He'll compete for a middle six or 4C role and strengthens our overall organizational depth and has a potential for regular NHL minutes. And so really with both of these signings, it kind of aligns with Chicago's philosophy of hedging low-risk deals on players who can provide dependable defense and also help out on penalty kill. They offer some flexible depth between playing up here as well as down for the Ice Hogs and can create some internal competition and provide some mentorship for this whole bevy of young players that we got. So that's good. When you're, obviously when you're rebuilding, having players of this ilk on your roster never hurts. Now, going to a player that is no longer on our roster, and that is Mr. Philip Kurashev. So Philip is jumping from one rebuilding team to another. He's leaving the second worst team in the league to the worst. He signed a 1-year deal worth $1.2 million. Quite the fall for a young skater who seemed to be poised for a great career here in Chicago. Burakovsky comes in from Seattle, basically taking his place. And while he doesn't seem to have as much an exciting upside as Kurashev, since he's like 5 years older, half a decade older, well, but Kurashev, if you aren't using your talents and making the most of your opportunities, you truly are wasting them. So maybe this change of view might help him out. Kurashev last year had 7 goals and 7 assists in 51 games and was a healthy scratch quite a bit. It's a far departure from his breakout year. Just a year before, he had 18 goals, 36 assists for 54 points in 75 games. So really did not show up last year, which is super unfortunate. By comparison, Burakovsky, he had 10 goals and 27 assists last year for 37 points in 79 games. Burakovsky's best year had him at 61 points in 80 games when he was with Colorado. Also, this past season, he scored 13 of his season points in the last 14 games. So he finished the year really strong. So let's hope that carries out this year into the United Center. So best wishes for Philip, Mr. Kurashev. We obviously wish him well with the Sharks, and also let's go, Mr. Burakovsky. Let's keep those wheels going, and let's keep that good momentum moving forward. And last but not least, someone who is kind of near and dear to my heart. Will Lucas Reichel change things around? It's hard to say. So he's coming into the second year of a 2-year, $2.4 million contract. And he scored 8 goals and 14 assists for 22 points last year in 70 games. He basically played as a bottom 6 forward, or he was a healthy scratch, which is not where you want to be when you were drafted 17th overall in 2020. Now, little backstory, my gorgeous wife and I were able to go to Germany and see our beloved Hawks play in Berlin. We played against the Berlin Ice Bears, or as they're known as the Eisbären, back in 2019. Fantastic trip. If you've never been to Berlin, definitely go. Amazing city. And the Eisbären, just go. It's an amazing experience. But be that as it may, we went to watch our Hawks go, with all the German fans flying their flags and cheering and singing the entire game. It was a riot. But we got to see Reichel play, and he looked great, right? I mean, the Hawks killed him, right? We destroyed the Eisbären. But he looked really good. So when we learned that we drafted him, we were super excited. But I don't know. Maybe he was thrown into the NHL fire too soon. I don't know. I do hope he gets a chance to turn it around. He's got some skill. He really does. But if he can't turn it around here, if the Hawks decide to cut ties with him, there is some chatter that he might be a good target for Edmonton. I mean, going from the second best team to now last year standing the second worst team to the second best team. They can grab him on the cheap. Stan Bowman knows him because Bowman drafted him while Bowman was here in his last year. So there's also a chance that he may play with his fellow countryman, Leon Draisaitl. I don't know. I really hope he stays. It would be great for him to always be in a Hawks sweater. He's a talented kid. I got a soft spot for him, so I hope that he can pull it out. But if he doesn't, I hope that he goes to Edmonton and tears it up. Not against us, of course, but I hope that he tears it up and does well, because he deserves a shot. He's a good kid. So anyway, that is a wrap for today, folks. Short and sweet. Blackhawks Nation, thank you so much for tuning in and supporting me and supporting this channel, the Blackhawks Daily. We're just trying to uplift the wonderful original 6 team that we have. Please feel free to let me know your thoughts about all the things that we cover. Share your own opinions about things. And please tune in every weekday to get your Blackhawks Daily download so you can impress all your friends and neighbors. And while you're at it, please do like and subscribe and share about this channel. Again, I really do appreciate it. And so that's it for today. I'm PJ, and we'll see you next time on Blackhawks Daily.